So maybe you're looking for a microphone to try your hand at streaming games, maybe some podcasting, or maybe you just want a better microphone for recording audio into your computer, but you don't want to break the bank. That's what this is. This is the Fifine AM8, and right now it's under 50 bucks. The question is this a good mic for the money? Tech it before you wreck it. What's up, geeks? I'm Kirk, and I want to introduce you to this. This is the Fifine AM8 podcasting, streaming, whatever microphone. Now, I was interested in this thing for a couple of reasons. First of all, the price point. Because microphones are one of those things you can spend as little or as much as you want. You can literally buy a microphone for 10 bucks over at Walmart. You can literally buy a microphone for $5,000 if you're looking for something on the super pro end of things. This is in the relatively affordable range. Right now, it's under 50 bucks. I think the normal list price is about $65 on Amazon. And I specifically like this one because it's got two connections. It's got a USB connector for plugging it right into your computer, and it's got an XLR connector. If you're looking for a little bit more pro level audio, that's what pro audio people use, an XLR cable. You can choose whichever one you want. You can use USB now and then XLR later if you need it. It also has some cool features like some built-in LED lights. So I want to see, first of all, what it looks like and of course what it sounds like. I'm going to do a couple of things for you today. First, I'll open up the box, show you what comes inside the AM8 microphone, and then I'll hook this thing up to my computer and give you a demo and show you exactly what this microphone sounds like and how those LED lights work. So let's get this thing over to the table and get the Fifine AM8 unboxed. There it is in the box and looks pretty sleek. Take a look at the box here itself. It's got a picture of the microphone on the outside. On the top it says Fifine 2 audio connection, which again I think is important. It's got USB-C, or you can use an XLR connector, which is great, especially if you're kind of just beginning, but you may want to use XLR eventually. You can see a picture of the controls there on the front of the box. You've got the LED lights on the bottom, and then you've got that stand on the bottom that comes with it as well. AM8 streaming microphone for gaming, podcasting, video creation, and voiceover, or whatever you want to use it for. It's a microphone. On the side, it's got the model number AM8. On the other side, it's got a couple of the features here: dynamic mic capsule, original detailed voice, controllable RGB lights, tap to mute button, headphone volume control, and mic knob gain, as well as real-time monitoring jack, because you can plug your headphones right into this microphone. On the back, it looks like they've got some of those same features listed out: clean detailed voice, dynamic cardioid capsule, convenient USB connection, studio XLR connection, flocking windscreen, 3.5mm headphone jack, quick mute button, microphone gain knob, monitoring volume knob, multiple modes RGB control button, and adjustable yoke support. And then we've got some more pictures of the microphone itself. You've got the model number AM8 streaming recording microphone, and it's made in China. Without further delay, let's get this open and see what's inside. We've got some black foam, and the box is black, but we've got the white microphone here, and this is the base. It's got a threaded metal screw there that is used to attach the microphone to it. Pretty heavy. It's got a nice rubber bottom to it, so it's going to stick to your desktop pretty well. You want that. You want a mic stand that's nice and sturdy and steady. And there's the microphone. It's upside down. That's okay. Let me pull this out. I'll set it aside because I do want to see what else is in here. And it looks like we've got a foam insert, and that's it, except for the USB cable. So the USB cable has a branded cable wrapper around it, which is nice to see. That's pretty cool. It is a pretty basic cable. USB-C on one side. It is unbranded, and then you've got a standard USB port on the other side. So the cable itself is not branded, but the cable wrap is branded. Nonetheless, it's pretty nice. I did unfold this, and I want to confirm here, it's a nice long, I think it's a 6-foot USB cable. Thank you guys for including a nice long cable. If I'm snaking this thing behind my desk, I want something that's, more than 3 feet. So thanks for that. All right, the mic itself, here it is, guys. Looks pretty slick. It's got a little picture of a microphone on the front there with an LED light in the middle. And you've got some adjuster knobs on the side, a metal base on the side here. That is actually metal. I can confirm that. The microphone is mostly plastic, but that arm on the side is metal. It screws right into the base that's included with it. Nice, heavy feel to it, which is good, especially at this price point. Kind of surprising. So here is the foam. I'm going to pull the foam off so you can see that microphone. And surprisingly, this housing inside where the microphone is encased in is actually metal as well. I'm not sure if you can hear that or not. Yeah, that's actually metal. So nice, impressive, kind of sturdy construction. The foam piece is nice. There you've got our LED light button. I'll show you how that works in just a second. Then you've got your volume control for the microphone and your volume control for the headphones. I think these only work when you're using USB mode, by the way. On the bottom, you've got that USB-C port, you've got a headphone jack, and you've got that XLR Pro level audio connector. Again, nice to have both. USB is convenient, but XLR is nice if you need non-delayed professional audio. These white knobs on the side are used to tighten and adjust the looseness of the swivel, but that's it. That's your AM8 mic. All right, so I'm here in the home office, and that's because I want to show you exactly what this looks like when you plug the Fifine microphone in. This is plugging the USB cable into the bottom, and you can see the light turns on, that LED light on the bottom turns on. There's no software running on my computer. This doesn't need special software. It works with just normal drivers built into Mac and Windows. And you can see, again, I've got a green light there on the front. Then the other side has my two controls, and this one is, as I mentioned, for your volume of your microphone, and this one is for the volume of the headphones. Those are going to be the headphones that you plug into the bottom of the microphone. And I noticed when I first plugged this into my computer, it automatically started routing my computer audio over to this headphone jack. So the idea is, if you're using this, you can hear real-time audio from your microphone coming through, but you can also hear the audio output from your computer itself, if you want to do it that way. Personally, I'd probably continue to use my traditional audio output device, but you could use that if you want to be able to hear that microphone in real time. Now, let me tell you, if you're trying to do podcasting or YouTubing or something like that, this little LED light is very, very cool in my opinion. And they've got a button right there on the top. You can barely even see it. Gosh, I'm not even sure if I can see it. There it is. See that button? It's not an actual physical button, but when you touch it, it changes the mode of that LED light on the bottom. Changes to different colors. You've got green there, kind of a yellowy. You've got blue. You've got dark blue. You've got pink. And it can even kind of cycle through a bunch of different colors, as you see right there. Doesn't show up on this camera as good as it does in person, but it's a really sharp looking touch to this microphone. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how cool it looks. It matters what it sounds like. So I'm going to unplug this microphone and plug this one in so you guys can hear it for yourself. Okay, so this is the official audio test of the audio coming out of the AM8 microphone from Fifine. I've got it plugged in right here. I didn't use the USB mode simply because I wanted to compare it to my other microphone, which I was using via XLR. So I just unplugged that microphone, plugged this one in. You will notice that the audio adjustment, at least the way I have it set up right now, doesn't seem to make a difference when I'm using this microphone via XLR. That's probably going to be a USB only control point. But you can hear the audio coming from it. And I do want to point out, this is what they call an end addressing microphone. You're supposed to talk into the top of it, whereas some of these microphones, you're supposed to talk into the side. So keep that in mind. They're very specific about that in the instructions. But at the end of the day, this is the best way, I think, to tell what a microphone sounds like and if it's right for you. You get to hear what it sounds like, and you can decide if this is worth $50. I gotta say, feature for feature, the sound quality in my initial testing here, I think this is a great little mic for under $50 or maybe a little over $50 depending on when you buy it, what the sale is on Amazon. But most microphones of this sound quality, you're talking at least $75 to $100. So I think for a beginning podcaster, for a beginning YouTube streamer, or somebody who just wants to goof around and have a microphone like this hooked up to their computer, especially with those cool LED lights, I think this is a great option and you're not going to break the bank. Let me know if you've got any questions. I read every single comment below and I'll comment back on everything you write. So go ahead, test me. I'd love to hear that, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. It really helps me grow here on YouTube. Appreciate that. Tech it before you wreck it. I'm Kirk.